Oh shoot! Pass me that cord.
Oh.
You okay?
Good.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna stay in.
No, it'll say we
That's what he said.
Okay. Sorry, I'm mad. Fuck.
He's Matt and he's back.
Yeah.
I'm Alex.
I'm Steven.
Welcome back to Pie Entertainment.
Welcome back to the Backwards Hat Club.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, welcome back.
Conformists.
What do you mean conformist?
Alright, so I guess we'll talk about The Last Jedi. This dude hasn't seen it yet, but he doesn't care. Me and Steven have both seen it.
I've seen it twice.
You've seen it? Oh, fuck. I give it like a solid 7 out of 10.
I gave it like 7.5.
7.5. Spoiler alert. Okay, fuck.
I think they heard you in China there, man.
They can't hear me in China. That movie just upset me, man.
Really?
Yeah, it was, it was good. And I was like, oh shit, Yoda's here. And it's the Return of the Jedi version of Yoda, not like Revenge of the Sith Yoda, that's all CG. Like,
okay, wait.
It was the original, with the cleft lip going, he was like...
What, did that piss you off?
No, I liked it. No, I liked it.
Okay,
I was saying what I liked. I liked that.
Okay.
Okay? I liked it. Alec Guinness is dead, so they were going to have Obi-Wan as a Force Ghost. That's chill, I get it. But, okay, fine, what pissed me the fuck off, Luke died without even, fucking doing anything, and, Mark Hamill was even yeah, I disagree with all the choices you made, but let's make your dream come to life. No, Ryan Johnson, let's not make your dream come to life, because it's a shitty dream. And, he wasn't even there, in the salt flats that looked exactly like Hoth. I was like, oh, look, it's Empire. Fuck.
I'm going to be writing down notes right now. Keep going.
And I get it, that was dope as fuck. And even when he came out, I was like, his facial hair is brown. That's not the real Luke. And then sure enough, it wasn't. And I was like, ooh, what fuck, I guessed that. Take that, Johnson. No. That was upsetting. Supreme Leader Snoke, who they hyped up for so long, just gets killed by Kylo. And I was like, okay, I guess that's the end of that storyline. And yeah, come on. And I don't know, I feel like there's shit all over the storylines that they set up for Force Awakens.
I feel, from what I'm understanding and what I'm hearing, it sounds a lot like they had a plan for this fool, Snoke. And they had a whole story, but then they're like, you know what? Trump became president, fuck it, we gotta change this shit. That's what happened.
It's
definitely not what happened.
I don't know, it's just... There was a bunch
triggered.
No, fuck no.
Phasma had laser-proof armor this whole time, and she was taken at gunpoint. Force Awakens. What's that about? Sorry, it's just
it's stupid.
It's stupid. I still liked it. It was an enjoyable movie, and I get why people liked it, and I get why people didn't.
So the only thing you liked about it was Yoda.
Yeah, I liked Yoda, and I still like Finn. And who was the Asian girl, Rose? Why'd she have to kiss Finn, bro? That was so unwarranted. How did he get her all the way back to the base across the salt flats before Kylo and Luke hashed it out? Tell me that. That's a good few mile walk with another person who's unconscious. I need answers. It's just not...
Okay, I will talk about that right now because I'm thinking about it because I don't want to write it down because I don't want that on paper. I just want to see a behind the scenes or from a different point of view where it's a shot of Kylo trying to kill Luke and then in the background Finn's just dragging Rose
yeah,
come on!
I would have actually then Kylo just would have been oh, look at that, let's just fucking kill the black guy.
Yeah.
I like Finn, but him and Rose should not be together. I'm sorry your sister died, Rose, but that's no way to cope. That's just an unhealthy relationship.
Okay.
This bitch?
My high school psychology class is taught. Yes. It's
the one that looks like
the one who has the banana haircut. It looks. It's no better way to describe it than a banana peel. You got that. You got this shit right here, and it curves like a banana.
It literally, if you get rid of the side bangs right here, the side shit right here, it's coconut head.
Yeah, and Mo from Three Stooges. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I like Jar Jar Binks more than I like Rose. That's a statement.
That is
Dude.
a big statement. Okay.
Yes, she looks like a
Fuck up.
Gungan.
Are y'all,
Gungan.
you're good? Okay, okay, cool. Here we go. So, I liked a lot of the action sequences. The very, very first sequence when
Action
they're
sequence was good.
they're battling the dreadnought
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that was really cool. Except for like, I mean, I liked when Poe was kind of picking on Hux a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then I was like, okay, you can get on with it now. Like, if he did it for like 2 seconds, and then like that would have been like, okay, cool, funny.
Hux got bullied so much in this movie. It was hilarious.
He's Irish, that's why. He's the ginger of the Star Wars
He
universe.
just got bullied so
Yeah.
much in the movie.
He gets turns getting beat up. By Snow.
He got fucking
Kylo.
force bolted face planted on the ground. And I was like, oh shit! I like said that.
Ah, Supreme
I
Leader!
know, I was like, fuck. Supreme Leader Snoke can force choke you from like a different fucking building, but he can't see the lightsaber turning. Okay, sorry, you're still going. I'm salty.
Okay, that's okay. The action sequences was good. I liked that they played. I liked Rose's sister better than Rose.
Yeah, Rose's sister was cool, but she died in the first 2 minutes.
And I think that whole section was really cool.
Oh shit.
Everything with what are you Google searching?
The sister.
The sister.
Oh,
She's the reason the Dreadnought fucking killed.
Yeah.
This chick?
I don't know what she looks like. Possibly.
I'm gonna say, you messed me up, man. Everything with Leia was great except for when she died. She should have stayed dead.
She should have. Yeah, she should have died. I don't think she should have died like that, but she should have died because Carrie Fisher's gone. It's sad. And they even paid tribute to her, in the credits. And I was like, why isn't she dead? Like, they're gonna CG her whole role. She's probably gonna die pretty early on.
No, you know what's gonna happen in the next movie is that they're gonna start it and they're gonna be like, oh, and we lost General Leia Organa.
Can we?
And then that's it. Like, then they'll go on and it's like, okay, anyway, lightsaber.
Can we also point out that when that happened, Admiral Akbar also died?
Yeah, and no one
gave a
shit.
Yeah, no one gave a shit. And I was like, Admiral Akbar was in that fucking room, and no one cares that he's just gone. And I was like, what an inspiration to us all.
I wanted like a zoom in of Leia when she's just like floating right there, and then pan off to the right, and like it's just Akbar like, and then just like he just goes,
Like, it's a trap.
and then that's it. Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, there was also this is still related, but it was like the Twitter article post, and it was like, yes, with the Last Jedi, women finally rule the galaxy and shit, and they do a good job, and I'm like, motherfucker, like, that's all Star Wars is. It's just powerful women. Where were you when Leia fucking killed Jabba? Like, no. Like, what are you saying? We get it. We know it's badass. My favorite part of the whole movie, though, was when she speared into the fucking ship. That was the dopest part of the whole movie.
that's what I was saying with him a little bit ago. That probably some of the best parts of this movie are when they have like an absence of silence and everything.
Yeah.
Like, because in that part she speeds,
Yeah, and it's
and
like
then
all quiet.
it's just,
Yeah, it was dope, and I was like, ooh.
and it makes you feel more because then you like look at it and then it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
And Adam Driver's pants were way too high in his shirtless scene. Why were they up past
Okay,
his belly?
I wrote these notes. I need to get this off my chest before we get into some other stuff because I wanna like go off of that. Okay, so Luke died. Yes, he did. But that literally means that he's going to be a Force ghost.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it doesn't mean that he's like done.
But wouldn't it have been super dope to have him just look at an AT&T and be like, nope, and just like knock it over? Like, it would have been cool. He can do it. He's a Jedi Master.
He could have done it from
I
there.
wanted to see him square off. Like, face to face. I don't know.
Okay, again, just because he's dead and a Force ghost doesn't mean that he's not going to be able to do that. We literally established in this movie.
I know. He made lightning.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Yeah. Okay. I give you that.
What are the odds of? Sorry, continue. Oh, there I go.
Everything was Yoda was really, really cool. Because I felt like in Return of the Jedi, he was like, I'm about to die and shit. I'm so depressed and stuff because I don't want to die. And then in this movie, he's back to like his old like, kicking himself and everything.
Yeah, he's all happy and shit.
He can they can literally interact with like the physical things around him. He fucking bopped Luke on the forehead with his fucking cane.
Yeah.
And it's what like, bitch, get into shape. Like
The fuck.
Yeah.
So I think that was really cool. Okay, Snoke is dead.
Yes.
But something tells me, because this is like Disney shit, that he's like gonna come back. Like
got cut in half.
So did fucking Darth Maul.
With these stupid little spider legs
He
too.
literally has spider legs. It's gonna be some shit like that or whatever.
Watch this.
Oh yes, because that's just what they need to boost the franchise. Pull up fucking Phantom Menace.
Okay, so I think that this whole movie as a whole was just a big like F you to
See?
What is that?
I don't know, but you see?
Later on he gets like normal-ish legs.
Taken.
Like this one.
Yeah.
But he had spider legs like this shit.
Yeah.
As if he already wasn't terrifying.
Right?
But just make him have spider. Okay. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. This whole movie was like a giant like F you to the fans because they were all coming up with these theories and everything. And
Shows
everything
you right.
was like Rey being like, oh, I'm gonna be like the daughter of somebody
famous.
or whatever. And then everyone was like, your parents are nothing. Which a lot of people are like, oh, that's bullshit. You know, like her parents are somebody. I don't necessarily think that, but just because her parents aren't nobody doesn't mean that her grandparents are nobody.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Because if Rey's parents would have had to be somebody from like episodes 4, 5, and 6, somebody that were young in that age. So it's either her parents are also Han Solo and Leia, and she's like Kylo's brother or sister. Fuck. Or she's like a daughter of nobody, but a granddaughter of somebody important or something like that. Or she's just nobody, and like Disney just wants to be like, you can be anything from anyone. It doesn't matter where you come from.
What's the name of that dude from episode 1 where he got killed by Darth Maul? Liam Neeson.
Qui-Gon?
Yeah, it's Qui-Gon's granddaughter.
Qui-Gon?
Whatever, you know.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon, thank you.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon. Potato.
That's what a lot of people think, actually.
Well, here's the thing, though, about what you're saying, though. She never knew her parents, right? She doesn't, like, if she did, she was really young, so she doesn't remember.
Yeah.
So who's to say that there really is no, like, alternative for her parents were actually
She's
Jedi?
lived on Jakku her whole life and she knows how to swim.
There's a point right there.
Ooh.
There's a point right there.
Sorry.
But the idea...
That just blew my mind
Felt
right
like
there.
putting
I was
that out
like,
there.
what?
Okay, back to okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Phasma. So, according to the movie,
She's not dead.
she's not dead. Okay, she could take a fucking blaster, like you said, to the shoulder and be completely immovable. I'm pretty sure that she could survive like a
She just
like
fell
a blast
down
like
some
that. Yeah,
fiery shit. That's fine.
yeah. You have people survive everything in Star Wars. I don't believe that anybody is dead.
Oh,
So-
that's why it didn't show up until
I
that
was
Darth
like,
Maul.
Darth Maul, Phasma.
And back to like the whole. Okay, so I feel like the fans are kind of like stupid in the sense because like a bunch of people were like, "Oh, Force Awakens was too much like New Hope," and then credit to them, they did do something new with Last Jedi, and they're like, "It wasn't enough like Empire." Like, eat shit if you're one of those people. I don't care. Like, you can go to hell. Just because I didn't like the movie,
fans are never going to be happy.
Yeah, they're not. And I can appreciate, like, I didn't like the movie that much. 7 out of 10, it's average, you know. I still liked it, but I didn't think it was, like, that good of deserving of, like, a 92, like, Rotten Tomatoes score. But fuck Rotten
I
Tomatoes
gave
anyway.
Rotten Tomatoes a long.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes.
I never trusted
Rotten
them.
Tomatoes is poo-poo, bro. Like, and... So yeah, in that sense, you know, good on Rian Johnson if he did create something that was pretty original, and people were like, it wasn't enough like Empire. Like, no, that's not the point. it doesn't matter if your fan theories pan out. What matters is if it advances the story. Because if all the fan theories panned out, if I swear to God, if it would have been like, oh, Rey's a Kenobi, people were like, it's so fucking predictable. And now people are like, oh, she comes from no one. And so it's like, just chill.
Me? Are you done with the Phasma thing?
Well, I also just wanted to say that the fact that she was so hyped up by like Disney and everything, that she's like advertised a bunch of different places.
Yeah.
I don't think that she's done. I don't think
She's not done.
Yeah. I doubt that Snoke is done either, you know?
I don't know. I think Snoke is done, but I guess we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good for now.
Okay, so I have two things. Thing one is, so what are the odds of Yoda coming back, or not Yoda, but like Luke coming back and doing like a fight as a ghost form?
I'd be down for it.
It'd be cool. I'm not necessarily sure that he will do that. Matt, I know that that's your like wet dream or whatever.
Well, I don't want him to fight as a Force ghost. I wanted him to fight in real life.
Okay.
But is it far fetched that they wouldn't do something like that in the next one? Though?
It's not necessarily far fetched. However, I think it's very improbable, because right now I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to change the whole.
They don't want to ride on the coattails of like a Skywalker.
Yeah, I think they're trying to change it up to say that like, oh, these are going to be the new stories, because you know they're going to fucking make another like 3 movies.
Yeah, there's going to be another.
The
There's going to be another trilogy.
And I think they're trying to move away from the central like story of Star Wars being about Skywalkers or whatever, and then like in the new movies, there's like, you know, there'll be like a mention of a Skywalker or something like that, but for the most part, it's going to be like a new like galaxy almost, you know. So I think that Luke's role in the next movie, he's just going to be like Obi-Wan in the original series. Like he's just going to be the guidance.
He's going to be like the moral compass.
Yeah. And he's going to do that for Rey, but I feel like the end all be all of this trilogy by the next movie is going to be like they're going to find balance, you know. And that's what I really liked about The Last Jedi, is that there was that one scene with Rey and Kylo when they were battling the fucking red suit troopers or whatever, and for a second there was balance in the Force, because you had the dark side and the light side coinciding.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was really badass. I think it was really cool. I think that's something that they're going to try and push towards. Yeah. Also, I don't like to make theories too much, but I feel like Kylo and Rey are going to end up being like brother and sister, because they had that whole fucking connection during the whole entire movie where they were talking to each other, they were, you know, touching each other's tips and everything.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it, man. Don't worry.
It's not gay.
Yeah, it's fine. Leia kissed Luke in the first movie. It's not gay.
That's scary.
That is fucking true.
So like Luke and Leia have this whole connection too, and so it's very similar to the connection that Kylo and Rey have.
Yeah.
So
some redneck shit.
That would just be, if that's true, like that's so shitty of Leia to like not say anything.
That's the thing.
By the way, you're my daughter. Maybe this will give you your fighting chance. Like,
so I read this one thing online about The Force Awakens at the very, very end when Han is dead, and fucking Leia has never met. This is the first time she's meeting Rey, and they like land back after they like blow up Starkiller Base.
Yeah.
And Leia just ignores the fuck out of Chewie and goes straight to Rey, and it's like, I'm so sorry. We know he's dead and everything. Yeah. And like Chewie just like walks by her and doesn't even like acknowledge the fact that like their best friend just died.
I know you knew him for like a week.
Yeah, I know. Like I know it's to advance the story or whatever, but like I can't pacify that shit.
There's poor choices that they make.